The U.S. Supreme Court rules in favor of former President Donald Trump in his appeal of a Colorado ballot disqualification. That applies to Colorado. In all likelihood, it will apply to other states as well.
What's going on, everyone? It's Sauce here today. And breaking news, Donald Trump has won an anonymous decision. He's back on the ballot in Colorado, and that set a precedent where, hey, you can't remove a president off the ballot because you think he participated in an insurrection. And I already showed you the clips and videos about numerous problems with the case that, oh, we need to remove Donald Trump because he put an insurrection. One, based on previous precedent, right? We're basing things on precedent. If you want to file someone out of insurrection, was the crowd armed? Have you undeniable proof that Trump has intended for this to happen? And also, Trump had power. Trump was president. Why didn't Trump try to stay and retain his power? Why did he willingly leave office if his intent was the whole time to overthrow the election? Make it make sense, right? And but this is the kind of logic and fantasy type thinking that a lot of Democrats are doing, because it's not really based on any grounds of any actual truth or actual position. All it is them trying to rationalize their politicized attack against Donald Trump. And this is what it is. End of the day, this is a politicized attack. And it seemed like they were just trying to find all kinds of justification to do this. Now, they still got a desired outcome. One of the desired outcome was they were able to generate all this press, try to paint him as some criminal. Oh, he got 99 charges, but you still haven't convicted him on one, right? So I believe this is all this idea of them trying to put up this perception around Trump that, oh, he's a criminal, he's bad, nobody should vote for him. But it seems to not have the desired outcome, because Trump's polls, if you've seen it, he just surpassed Biden. I think Trump extended his lead over Biden. I could be wrong about that, but based on some polls that I saw, I think Trump's at 52%. Right? He's leading Biden in Virginia, even though he has a 28% approval rating. Crazy. Right? But this is kind of stuff. So I'm going to give some reactions to some expos that I found. And the major blow to democracy: Supreme Court rule voters can vote for their favorite candidate. Wow. Right? Protecting democracy by removing democracy. Typical Democrats, doublespeak. Right? Up is down, left is right, and everyone is happy. It's a unanimous decision, 9-1 record. Right? In our historic 9-1 ruling, the Supreme Court unanimously reverses Colorado's decision to remove Trump from the ballot. And as you can see, people are celebrating across, the center and the right. Like, end of the day, if you were not a Democrat, you knew this wasn't it was a politicized attack. Terrible and then people are trying to frame it, but obviously, but if you believe in democracy, you believe that someone should lose the right way, not try to intervene and say, oh, I know what's best. I know better than the populace, and therefore I'm gonna make a decision on their behalf. Like, no one likes a busybody. And this is how the government comes across when they try to intervene in non-legal ways. End of the day, if you want to charge this man, if you want to indict this man, indict him and actually go through with it. Actually indict him. Actually charge him with it. You can't just be like, oh, he's been impeached 3 times. Yes, but you haven't been able to confirm it, instantiate it, or actually charge him with the insurrection or impeachment. But this is the same narrative that the Democrats are doing with the 99 charges. They just want to control perception, because for the left, it's not about being true or right or correct or moral. All it is, hey, how can we get our desired outcome? Hey, can we paint Trump as unfit for presidency? Okay, let's do all this legal attack. Right? And then I want to focus on this comment. It's unfortunate Democrats have become so extreme that they would attempt to neutralize political opponents by any means necessary. And this is what I'm talking about. This doesn't look good for the Democrats at all. The Supreme Court unanimously showed us today that we cannot silence the voice. We cannot silence the voice of the American people and stop democracy. I've said it before: lawfare will not stand, due process will not be denied, and we, the people, will make our choice at the ballot box. And this is the case. Now, maybe the case was, hey, I just want to drain your pockets. I want to make it harder for Trump to run. Right? People had their other theories that, hey, maybe this is set up for something from an even bigger attempt. This is James Lindsay. What if I told you that the point of trying to take him off the ballot that way wasn't to succeed, but to prime their population for the next more serious attempt? So people are saying this is a slippery slope. This is the left in an authoritarian fashion try to creep their way into doing something even more egregious. Like, essentially, he's saying they're normalizing this idea that Democrats can do all this legal warfare, can do all these attempts at Trump, and we will tolerate it. So that way they can do something even more grandiose and serious in the future. And maybe I agree. Maybe I don't. Has the Colorado Supreme Court resigned in disgrace yet? Because they should probably resign in disgrace. This is people calling for Colorado senators to resign. And I agree. I think they should resign because they made a politically charged attack. Like, and it wasn't based on any legal theory. It was just based on, hey, let's try and find some rationalization to attack Trump, and that's what it was. So, end of the day, I'm happy that Trump won. Trump has demonstrated the ability to deliver a decision at lightning speed with an unanimous 9-0 decision that leaves Trump on the Colorado and Maine ballots. Now do the immunity ruling. Now, I don't care, people's political affiliations too much, but all I know is centrists don't see this as like true. This is politicized. I don't know how many times I'll have to repeat myself, but it's worth mentioning because a lot of Democrats legit think that, oh, we got credibility. Oh, we did it. You have to trust us, right? Their whole thing is like, trust me, bro, right? I don't understand where the left get this like idea that they have such credibility because they're leftists. I don't understand this. This comes ahead at Super Tuesday. This puts the end of the day, the immunity ruling needs to come through because if it's unanimous decision, I think the immunity case should be fast. But I think the Supreme Court has shown a pattern that they don't want to get involved. It's like in a basketball game. You don't want the refs calling the game. You don't want the ref to make a call that will swing the game too much in one person's favor. So I think this is one of the reasons why the Supreme Court pushed the immunities case all the way till April. And probably won't hear it until after elections because they don't want to get personally involved into determining the outcomes of the election. And I think this is one of the reasons why the Supreme Court decided to rule in Trump's favor on this case. But I digress. That's just my thoughts. That's some of my reactions to the initial news. Let me hear yours in the comment section. What you guys think? Do you agree with me? Do you agree that only Democrats saw this as a tenable position? Do you also agree with me that any non-Democrat saw this as a politicized attack? I would like to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate you guys watching to the end of the video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.